What's up, guys? We're going to be looking at the DBs and receivers in the Maximum Football 1.0 launch and where this game is at, and possibly some suggestions for the developers on where it needs to go. So we'll start looking at press man here. Max does a really good job. As you can see, the receiver beats the corner. Corner has makeup speed to make a play. Here he gets beat clean and loses the route completely. Again, has the makeup speed to come make the tackle. Now here's an example of the corners really winning that rep, staying eyes on, hands are engaged, they're mirroring the receiver route. I think a lot of this looks clean. Now it does need some more animation. Here's an example of a couple other games and how they do it compared to Maximum currently. This first clip is College Football 25 to the right, and you can see there's a lot more detail put into the footwork and the hand placement and everything. And of course, this is all pro football 2K8, still maybe the GOAT of football gaming. I still think as far as the interactions go, they're varied enough to give you enough guessing that you don't know exactly where to go with the ball, but 2K8 and CF25 is still far ahead as far as like detail and how foot and hand placement and eye placement stuff goes. These next couple clips, I'm going to show some fade routes and some suggestions I have. Now this is an old video from Madden showing off their hand jostling from Madden 2010. This is essential for this game to add something similar. Even with him losing this play, there's a lot of good stuff. I mean, this guy was just strictly beaten off of a speed out release. He just didn't have enough space to, speed to catch up. Safety's roaming the middle of the field. It's a cover one, so you can see he's kind of playing the middle hashes. He's a little late to rotate to get over top. Here's a clip though of the DBs holding their own on an island against a very similar type of play, so they're not totally inept to be able to deal with this stuff. This is another really good example. This play actually caught me off guard that this guy was able to make this interception. Ball, I don't know if it was underthrown, but it just wasn't out there far enough. But again, you can leave these DBs island up at times, and they're capable of holding it down out there. Guys playing the receiver, then the ball. He's able to go up and get it. He's making eye contact, so it's not some psychic interception. Here's a play I want to look at real quick just because of the catch that takes place here. So this is a jump ball catch where the safety is slow to get over, but I'd love to see some sort of collision take place or some sort of animation to help the defense out here, especially at this spot here of the catch, to basically have the players collide or have the ball come out or make it some sort of really tough possession catch for the offense. I do feel like the game is punishing enough from a throw perspective where if you're late on a throw, the DBs will drive on the ball and take this bitch the other way. So you really have to have your timing down from a curl perspective to keep the ball from ending up in the defense's hands. There are some really good examples of some route running here as well. You can see number 80 gets to the top of his in cut. He's able to break down, turn around, look and identify where the ball is coming. There are some good aspects to the route running. Now, I'm going to compare it to an all-pro football clip real quick just so you see the difference of detail, though, involved here. I do love plays like this where you're going to get the tight end on a deep corner route here, and I just love how it organically creates separation with a good throw. It's really tough to make up that ground with a linebacker. It's another one of my favorite throws. You're going to get a skinny post here by the outside receiver. As you can see, he gets into his break. The corner basically is in a trail technique, and the ball is just delivered on a string. Creates a really, really nice looking quick pass, accurate, delivered well, covered well, but the ball placement was just too much for the defense to handle. With some of the new locomotion changes, I'm curious to see how that kind of changes some of these interactions. It's far from perfect, but I think the football is being represented here. Some real life pass concepts, smash concepts, your mesh stuff, all of that seems to function really well here, and I challenge you to, execute some of those things, as well as play around with some of the coverages. The skill types really bring out the different DBs and the safeties and stuff. But let me know what you think in the comments below.